Hello and good morning. We are coming at you from Denver at the Meow Wolf. We've been to a few Meow Wolves. We've been to the one in Las Vegas and the one in Texas. This is our first time here.
I'm excited. These are normally really fun. And this building's massive.
Yes, they are immersive art museums. There should be interactive features. There's some wacky stuff. Let's go check it out.
A lot of wacky stuff.
Probably. We're inside the lobby here at Meow Wolf. And there's like electric storms.
Why don't we take the C Street Express?
We're taking the express. So we took the elevator, and now we have, entered a different world, it looks like. A whole bunch of stores in a city. We just took the stairs upstairs to the 5th floor, and we have this weird hallway of faces that overlooks the main room. Overlooking probably what I would assume is our main room.
It's really neat.
It is really, really intense. Like, looking down, there's a lot. There's a lot to look at. Okay, let's go exploring. On the 5th floor, they also have this tree that you can enter with like a mirror above it. And you get more views. There's this weird mirror. I guess you probably look down at a land. At this one, there's a spider. We found a room with bubbles, like fish bubbles. And then there's buttons that light up. That's the thing that I like about these museums. You never know what you're going to come across in the next room.
But it's going to be weird.
It is weird, yes. I realized the button lights up certain fish takes. So like alien trash fish thing going on. I think we are entering that middle creature here, and it looks like you're inside a brain?
That would be my guess, but who knows?
And then there's, of course, outlooks around, which I'm assuming is supposed to be their eyes of this creature. I was hoping when you sat down there was some music, but it's just a cool place. Well, it's a good photo op for a picture.
And it is not comfortable.
So on the 5th floor, we have this, and if you pinch it, you can go into a different world, or if you can zoom out again and go back into the same world you were in.
You really like that one.
Yeah, it's colorful. On the 5th floor, they do have this binocular.
I don't know, it's huge. Look at it.
It looks like a shark.
Yeah.
And
screen on it?
yeah, there's definitely a screen, and you point it at something. There's a target on there. So I wonder what you're supposed to focus on.
It's a mermaid thing?
Mermaid thing? Maybe. In this dark corner, we found a curtain. And if you walk through, I believe you are in a different world now. I believe. Oh, that's interesting. Like the table? It's definitely a different world in here. They have some instruments, and the piano is playing by itself. And I'm guessing maybe the drum can do it too. Now we're in a hallway of lights, and it has windows looking down at other rooms. Again, it's a very Instagrammable place. We just turned the corner, and there's a whole bunch of faces in the wall.
I believe the eyeballs are mirrors.
And yes, you're right. Some of them have mirrors as eyeballs. I'm not sure if all of them do. But there's all different types of faces here. We found a stairwell with gems.
Yeah, we went up like an industrial stairwell when we first went in. This is way cooler.
This gem reminds me of a snail, like Gary with the eyes, like the blue makes his eyes.
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Not really.
I do.
Alien monster.
Or Gary. On the 4th floor, you get a unique view, and it kind of reminds me of going through like a mine or cave in parts of the area. We're definitely on like E.T.'s planet over here. We have found an alien friend on the wall.
Yeah, as you go through these levels, on these big rooms in different levels, you'll notice different things.
Another world or plant right next to this adorable creature. He's really small, climbing on the wall. We entered another room here, and in this room they have like a pop-up, I think. It's a hole that you crawl under, and yep, nope, there's pop-ups. We'll see what we see. So I crawled up into the pop-up, and we have these creatures. And then the pop-ups are like cages here. And this guy moves. He pops up out of this hole. Very, very unique. Very, I have definitely not seen anything like this before. They also have one standing area that you can see the cows. And you pointed this out, which I didn't notice. The pop-up demon aliens, there's 2 types of them.
One much more prairie doggy and one more like evil prairie doggy.
And my camera is not focusing. But they do also have a lot of movement. It's very unique. We are still here and you figured something out.
Yes, when it's daytime, the happy prairie dog things pop up. When it's nighttime, the evil monster ones pop up.
Monsters. We have now entered an alleyway, it looks like, and they have this 25 cents. Now, we don't have a quarter, but I'm assuming if we did have a quarter,
Something would happen.
something in this world would definitely happen. And then they have another window over here.
Another cool miniature here, like a cartoonish South America with a conquistador fighting kind of a Groot guy.
Groot, I am Groot. There's monsters living underneath stairs. And at first you were like, we haven't gone to these stairs. Well, that's because
there's monsters living underneath.
Yep. Our next room, I feel like it's a garden. They have these statues.
Maybe it's some sort of a shrine room?
Yeah, of a garden animals. I'm not sure what's going on
And
here.
if you look down there, there's like frozen aquarium type things.
Yep. It is odd. Again, you never know what you'll find.
And I think there's like cell phones hanging behind this monkey.
That makes sense because when we walked through the door, there was a cell phone on the door. We found like a brain room or something. Looks like maybe a virus or an egg or something. I'm not sure. It has a Epcot Spaceship Earth vibes with the triangles. They have these dancing robots and then like people, but that woman has multiple arms. I'm not sure what's going on in this window.
In the city area, there's a Jumbotron playing some stuff, and it sort of explains the story of Convergence and how they're building like teleporters to try and get the people home and to anywhere your heart desires, I think.
They have a pet store here.
And there's so much detail on everything.
There is. There's something moving back over there. I'm not sure what that is. But over here, you have a hamster that's just running his wheel.
Cinema on C Street.
This robot guy at the movie theater talks to. Let's go inside the movie theater and see what we bring. Thank you. So we have concessions. And then if you go in here, actual movie theater. Inside the movie theater, I think they play different films. As we just watched one of men that look like potatoes, and now there's this one. They have Omega Cola, which is sold at their Las Vegas store, which is themed to a supermarket where you can actually buy some of the items that go into their Meow Wolf. This is probably one of the main rooms here at Meow Wolf Denver, and each store looks like it goes into a different room. Oh, and look, you can get into the car as well. So let's hop into this car and see what happens. Shall we? Oh, that was way lower than I thought. Awaiting startup. I'm not sure. I'm pushing buttons. Watch for cops. There's a lot of buttons on here. I don't know what's going on. But it's neat that you can actually get in the car. They have a phone here, and it is actually a working phone. If you dial some of these numbers, it will play an audio. I'm curious, there's phones all around. I'm curious if someone else can call this phone and you can talk to them. I don't know. No one has answered the numbers I have rang. They've all been on audio. We're looking at stuff, apparently.
And it's Cherry from Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Oh, look at that, yep. Cherry. I don't know what's going on with this room at all. What is this?
This is something.
What is it?
I don't know.
We don't know, but it's something. Oh yeah, no, that is something. Okay, so if you press a button, things happen,
Yep.
and you get different things.
Like hats, or I think it's supposed to be like a hat.
Like that's a hat. Oh yeah, if I walk right behind you.
Now with a mask.
Yep. And that's a hat. Not, you're too tall for that one. Interesting. Do you have, oh, it's just buttons. So you have no idea what's coming up next.
Nope.
Well, we are in a control room, and I guarantee you those are real cameras. Yep, nope, that's Pat right there, and that's my shoe. that's him right there. The laundry room. There was one of the car that I was in earlier. That's
Like,
different.
Like this one zooms in.
That one zooms in. Huh. So be on your best behavior here. Found ourselves in another room and really not sure what's going on. This looks like a library, like an old filing system for a library. But when you pull them out, there's all these weird drawings and bookmarks. That is, that guy's something with that thing. Huh. Interesting. Again, there is a storyline here. You can deep dive into it and spend hours and hours upon hours here. It is sad this room's not working. It's like a giant pinball machine. And it's making noises, but nothing is happening. And a lot of them do have this sign on it saying it needs to be fixed. There's these lockers, and there's a cake in one. Ice skate.
I think it's a hamster.
A hamster is in one? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's a hamster.
Hamster. Hands. And there's, I Oh, those actually are buttons. Don't know if they do anything. We're in a cyber cafe where it's a computer and you can read documents or watch movies.
And there's some stuff like this newspaper you could also find in the main room.
And I feel like this would be, you could spend all day here collecting clues for the storyline and the puzzles.
Or watch nonsense cartoons.
Or just watch nonsense. We have made our way into the laundry mat. This one actually might be my favorite to watch. Have it go round and round and round. But each machine does something different. Or has something different. What is that? Like
weird Barbies with weird heads?
Yeah, alien Barbies. We have now entered some type of laboratory. And, well, there's this. He's some type of plant man. We found the art museum, which is located inside an art museum. But this is the art museum of the town, city that we're currently in. Lots of animals here. Look at this iguana lizard. Iguana.
The dog.
Like the dog. The dog. Last time we were at a Meow Wolf, they had one of these and they had records that you could put on and it would play music and you could choose different records. But we're not seeing anything here, so we're not sure if it doesn't work like that here or if there's a couple broken items.
Yeah, I have noticed there has been some broken stuff as we've gone along. And obviously the interactive stuff that gets played with all the time tends to break, but it's just disappointing, especially if the place is expensive.
We found more mini lands or figures.
They got cows.
They have Twister and cows. It's elephants over here with a hippo. I think this is your favorite one because there's a gorilla climbing the building and then you go up. He's still climbing, and it doesn't work with the glare, but you reach to the top of the building.
Reminds me of the Rampage video games.
Let's get on the bus here. See anything is going on. Definitely a little odd in here, and it's playing music.
Well, I love how the bus, it like takes you to different rooms.
Yes, it does.
So that'll take you back to the houseboat music room.
They have a newspaper stand, and if you spin the handle, it changes different headlines and articles. These are also ones that I believe you can read on that computer that we saw. These noodles spin around. There are so many rooms. This place is massive. I would say it's much bigger than both the Las Vegas and the Texas one that we have been to. We are in the van now. And I don't know what's really going on in this van.
It's a place to relax.
Relax and look at this guy. We went down to the stairs. I found this pizza guy. And you said it reminds you of Chuck E. Cheese.
Yep.
It's impressive they do have animatronics here. I feel like the other ones do not. So that's nice. I really don't know what's going on, but it's fascinating. Two pizza guys just out in the nature. Okay, so by the animatronic pizza guy, there's another TV, and then there's this ball pit. And if you look in, there's like a Miss Potato Head pizza mustache dude. Very different. I can't explain some of these things. There's also like a dog bowl over here. Okay, we found out who the mustache guy is, and he's D.A. Breadsticks. Apparently these are the characters down here in Pizza Pal's Play Zone. There's a video game here where you're floating like rats, But then you can also, I don't know if it will work or if I'm out of place, you throw cheese and like pepperonis at them. I don't get it. I don't know the plot. Pepperonis! Cheese! So much cheese! You do have to go to each and every room on each floor because, like, I didn't see this guy before. Look at this guy!
I love their creature design.
They are awesome. Okay, the alien spaceship creature. We're not sure if we're in his stomach because the top looked like his brains. Or it's a spaceship? I don't know.
It could be both.
It could be both, but it feels like we're getting digested. We found our way back into the music room and the drums are playing. Inside the music room, they have a little cabin here and a house. Cabin house. There's actual books that you can read.
Look at that gnome.
Statue gnomes. And then we're trying to figure out if we're supposed to be underwater here. Oh, that light just went off. We made our way to that table. Kind of reminds me of like a tiki bar themed up here. Well, not the drums, but where we're sitting. Now you recognize this guy in the house.
Yeah, they have like their own version of Muzzy. The vocabulary and language thing from like the 90s.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yep, didn't know. There it is. We made our way to a kitchen of some sort, and there's CDs in here, and a dinosaur. And then there's a cactus in the sink, a cartoon playing on the microwave. And then I believe you can go into the freezer. We'll check out what's in the freezer. And then let's see what's in the freezer. There's just a bench in here.
You can hear noises though.
Yeah, it's definitely playing some music in here. We made our way down to the lower level, and I believe this is supposed to be like a cathedral. That's what it looks like from here. And he's going inside. It's very colorful, and there's a dome here, and he is making musical instruments here. Look at all these characters. Definitely, that's cool.
The character design's great.
Yeah, I bet there's a code here for a puzzle, and you're supposed to like read things. My guess. This reminds me of like Star Wars here. I don't know. It's just the shapes of the metals. Don't know why I have that thought. But we are currently in a cave with a whole bunch of weirdly shaped metal. There's machine like robot spiders, or as you said, like very transformer machines that you can climb in. And well, there's definitely something you could do. Not sure what it is. There is a book, and if you want to learn everything or trying to solve the puzzles, you should probably read the book. We made our way into like a spa or a submarine capsule type version.
Got a tile like you would find in like a thermal suite kind of thing.
But we went through that door. It reminds me of a submarine.
And then there's like nothing happening in here. It's kind of odd.
Yeah, I would assume there was like a rainstorm or something supposed to happen. But nope, just a peaceful room. Probably another one of the puzzles has to do with this keypad right here. I don't know what the code is. We randomly pressed numbers for a little while and nothing happened. But there's definitely a code hidden somewhere. So we found our way here. And there's a whole bunch of mini guys, figures, destroying cell phones. And what's this one? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's see.
Rubber ducky.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. And last one. What's behind door number 1?
Oh, that's weird. It's like Ant-Man land.
With butterflies. This room is very hypnotic. And like, the weird thing is, some of this is screens and some of it is actually just painted and wallpaper.
There's a wild looking cave, and then you just never know what's around the next corner. So the next room is all cartoons.
I think we're like a DJ. There's buttons, you can change the colors here, you can change the rhythms.
I'm sure there's some sort of like code to figure
Oh,
it
there's
out.
a code for everything here, yes. This guy might be one of my favorite guys that we've seen.
He looks
Characters.
he looks like a biker mice from Mars.
Yes, he does. And it is not an interactive feature unless you have a talking vending machine. I don't get it. He does not like that. Well, this is definitely something different. We're like rats, and we're in a competition together with all these action figures watching us. I have no idea who's winning. I think I'm losing. Definitely unique. Very fun. We are found our way into a mirror maze.
It's a mirror maze.
It's a very colorful mirror maze. And now we're at the spaceship alien thing in one of the main rooms. Okay, this looks very trippy. Oh! I'm sideways. I just bumped my head. It is very difficult. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to be all of them or not. But this one, if you touch it, oh, nope, it's not gonna do it now. I was gonna say it was vibrating and lit up green. We are at the bottom of that alien spaceship creature. And, okay.
Underwatery?
Yeah. Garden under, oh, if you move that, the spotlight changes up here. Very interesting. More art here. And what's weird about here is a few items are 3D. So like the lunchbox.
There's a Game Boy stuck on the floor.
There's, oh yeah, look at that. Game Boy. There's a cat in the wall that's 3D over here. And then this glowing thing.
There's also over here.
Oh, one of the phones. Like for a toddler.
Hello?
We entered another tree, and you do have to be careful if you have small kids, because I cannot fit through this little hole. And you're gonna try.
Nope, I am not making it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh yeah, no, you did it. You did
No,
it. Now you're stuck.
I'm not making it.
You can lose kids pretty easily here if you don't watch them. The sloth. He looks very fancy. We're in a mirror cloud room
Like
with with a random chair. And you, oh,
We're going to a big room now.
there's a big room coming up. You do have to check every door, because some doors you can enter, some doors you can't. And what's in here? A whole bunch of aliens?
this is it's a room.
It is. I feel like I'm in like area 51 right now type room. And then there's this. Well, we found the pizza room, and now I think we found the hot dog room.
I don't know, like a carnival?
I don't know, that guy is enjoying a hot dog. This is a spinning one. Then you have weird stuff like this.
It does feel very circus or carnival-esque, like old time.
It does. I love that guy with the top hat. I think he's my favorite. You never know what you'll see around the next corner here. There's a spider finger guy on the ceiling. And then there's like different fingernails with different nail polishes, it looks like.
It's completely normal.
It is. We found another very kind of interesting room. There's a lot of books here. Wonderful Instagram photo op. And then they have more reading from materials if you do want to
deep dive.
Solve the puzzles and the stories. And another computer's in here as well. Lots of gemstones rooms. Lots of gemstones. Something we did not pay for, you can get an interactive card. I believe it's about $4 or so that you can add on to your ticket prices. And there's machines that will deep dive into the stories. There's puzzles that you can solve. So that, if you do that, you'll probably be here for a good 5-6 hours at least. We also have another view of this room. I think we found the event space here with the stage. It's very,
peaceful.
Yes, it is, with the music and the lighting. They do have a lounge and I believe bar. There might be food here. I'm not sure. We'll check it out. As you would expect, it is a little bit on the pricey side, but
it's really fancy.
Really, really well themed. Of course, Meow Wolf does have its own line of merchandise, and that actually might be my favorite. Definitely not a me shirt. I think the Pizza Pals Play Zone shirt is my favorite.
Yeah.
Sadly, it's not my style, and I live in Florida, so I never wear long sleeves or 3/4.
It does have DA breadsticks on it.
DA breadsticks. And that will do it for our time here at Meow Wolf. We spent a long time.
3 hours and 45 minutes.
It was massive. Way bigger than I think the other ones, or I felt like it. And we didn't even do these storylines or the cards.
No, I think if you add up the time we spent at the Texas one and the Las Vegas one, it's about what we spent here. So it's a giant experience. Now, it is pricey. Like, Molly, what would the cost of these tickets?
About $50 per person.
But I would say it's worth it. That was so neat.
And it's definitely my favorite Meow Wolf that we've been to.
Yeah.
I think this one, then the Texas one, and then the Las Vegas one, in my opinion.
I think they're clear far and above this one's the number one. Now, we have to try the Santa Fe one. There's more coming soon, but this was tremendous. Do you have a favorite room?
The Pizza Pals, obviously.
The Pizza Pals were probably my favorite. I really like the evil prairie dog room as well.
And the hot dog room, very interesting. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let us know.